Hello guys! How are you all doing today? I hope you're safe, healthy, and feeling positive. Welcome to Talk of Today, the place where we break down real issues that matter right now. If you enjoy clear, thoughtful discussions that shine light on social challenges, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and stay with us for more eye-opening videos in the future. Our brand new series explores the 10 biggest problems older people face across European countries. The list looks like this. 1. Loneliness and isolation. 2. Healthcare access and quality. 3. Financial insecurity. 4. Age discrimination. 5. Mental health struggles. 6. Housing difficulties. 7. Mobility and transportation barriers. 8. Digital exclusion. 9. Weak community support. 10. Elder abuse and neglect. In each episode, we'll take one topic and examine it closely: causes, real-life impact, and practical solutions. Today's focus is the first and perhaps most silent issue: loneliness and isolation. What do loneliness and isolation really mean? Loneliness is the feeling of being alone, unwanted, or disconnected, even when other people are nearby. Isolation is the situation of having few social contacts and little interaction with the outside world. You can be isolated without feeling lonely, and you can feel lonely in a crowd, but for many older adults, both conditions overlap. In Europe, populations are aging fast. Advances in medicine mean people live longer, but living longer does not guarantee living better. Surveys suggest that roughly 1 in 3 Europeans over 65 describes themselves as often or very often lonely. That's millions of mothers, fathers, grandparents, former teachers, and neighbors quietly struggling every single day. Have you ever thought that loneliness isn't just silence? It's a cry no one hears, a pain that hides behind the smile of a face that's aged through years. They once held our hands when we feared the dark. They cheered our first steps, lit up our every spark. But now, their homes echo, not with laughter, but with empty clocks ticking ever after. 2. Why is loneliness rising among Europe's elders? A. Changing family structures. Smaller families. Many couples now have one child, or none, so there are fewer adult children around to help parents later. Geographical spread. Adult children move across cities, borders, and continents for work or study, leaving parents behind. Divorce and separation. Breakups at any age shrink social circles. Older women especially can slip into solitude. B. Retirement and loss of daily roles. Work isn't just a paycheck. It's routines, colleagues, jokes over coffee. When retirement arrives, the built-in social network disappears overnight. Some retirees adapt. Many feel adrift. C. Urbanization versus rural decline. In crowded cities, neighbors may not even learn each other's names. High-rise apartments can be as isolating as remote villages. In rural areas, younger generations move away, Shops close, bus routes vanish, and the remaining elders can't reach services easily. D. Health limitations. Arthritis, vision loss, and hearing loss make meetings, events, and even phone calls hard. Step-free public spaces help, but many historic European streets still have cobblestones, stairs, and narrow doorways. E. The digital divide. Smartphones, apps, online banking, even doctor appointments now lean on the internet. Older adults who never learned or can't afford modern devices get locked out of conversations happening on screens. F. Societal attitudes. Cultures that idolize youth can unintentionally sideline older adults. They may feel invisible in advertising, entertainment, and public debate. 3. The hidden costs of loneliness. Physical health. Long-term loneliness raises blood pressure, weakens the immune system, and is linked to a higher risk of heart disease, stroke, and earlier death. Some studies compare the health risk of severe loneliness to smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Mental health. Depression and anxiety feed on isolation. Memory can decline faster without regular conversation and mental stimulation, increasing the chance of dementia. Economic impact. Lonely elders use more emergency health services, stretching public budgets. Care home admissions rise when people can't cope alone, increasing costs for families and governments alike. For Real Voices, Real Stories. Maria, 78, Portugal. Her daughter works in Germany. Phone calls help, but time zone differences mean days pass without a voice. She says, "The walls start talking back. That's when I know I must get out, but some days my knees refuse." Georg, 72, Germany. After retiring from the railway, his friendship. 5. What is already being done? Community centers and day clubs. Cities like Rotterdam and Barcelona fund neighborhood hubs offering coffee mornings, dance classes, and language exchanges where seniors teach immigrants local phrases and learn new ones in return. Intergenerational housing. In some Dutch and French programs, university students pay low rent to live alongside older residents, sharing evening meals and helping with chores. The result: lower costs for students, companionship for elders. Volunteer phoning schemes. The UK's Silver Line and Ireland's Senior Line match trained callers with isolated elders for friendly weekly chats. Digital coaching. Municipalities in Estonia and Sweden offer free tablet loan programs paired with step-by-step lessons. Once online, participants can video call grandchildren, order medication, or join virtual choirs. Green prescriptions. Doctors in Scotland can prescribe weekly group walks in a park, gardening projects, or bird-watching clubs, activities that mix light exercise with social bonding. 6 practical solutions we can all support. 1. Reach out regularly. A 5-minute call can brighten an entire week. Set alarms if you tend to forget. 2. Encourage hobbies, art classes, knitting circles, or local history groups keep hands busy and minds sharp. 3. Support accessible transport. vote for and donate to shuttle bus schemes that link villages to towns. 4. Promote age-friendly design. Push for benches, clean public toilets, and ramps so elders feel welcome in shared spaces. 5. Bridge the tech gap. Offer patient, no jargon coaching. Avoid saying, "It's easy." Instead, say, "Let's try it together." 6. Celebrate life stories. Interview elders for podcasts, school projects, or family archives. Feeling heard fights loneliness. 7. Advocate for policy. Lobby representatives to fund in-home care, companionship services, and communal housing models. 7. Quick recap. And what's next? Loneliness and isolation hurt the body, the mind, and society's wallet. Root causes include shrinking families, mobility trends, health issues, and digital barriers. Solutions exist: community initiatives, intergenerational projects, better design, and personal outreach. Our elders built the schools we learned in, the roads we drive on, and the freedoms we enjoy. Ensuring they live with dignity and connection is not charity, it's justice. Thank you for spending your valuable time with Talk of Today. If this discussion opened your eyes or warmed your heart, please like, share, and subscribe to Talk of Today for more videos in this series. Your single click helps us keep important conversations alive. Take care of yourselves, reach out to someone older this week, and join us next time when we examine healthcare access and quality for Europe seniors. See you in the next episode.